All right, so I am going to give this Beat the Market Analyzer a kind of live test here. So I'm recording this for my own records, and I've played around with this a little bit, and I'm talking with Grant Gigliotti, the creator and owner of Beat the Market Analyzer, about the best way to use his tools. So I'm going to use the Russell 3000 index here to find good stocks to use, and I'm also going to be using the Investopedia stock simulator. Grant told me to, if you're new to investing, to use one of these free sources like Investopedia to kind of try and get the hang of it. All right, so I just did the basic Russell 3000. I did a 0% margin of safety. Now, I've been doing like 25-30%. If you click on this little question mark button, it gives this explanation of what it is. And it's related with making sure you're not overpaying and whatnot. I don't really get all that, to be honest. I just know that I tend to be risk averse somewhat. So I put on, not extremely, but I would say probably 25%, 35% here might be a good kind of middle of the road approach for myself. And so here I've brought up, the list of recommended stocks. And in Grant's emails, he suggests, taking a look at the stocks that are green or yellow. If I saw a company here that I really, believed in or particularly liked, I wanted to be associated with it for whatever reason, I'd look at one of these yellow ones. Personally, I've been focusing on, really just focusing on the green ones here. And Thor Industries and Signet Jewelers Limited in particular are kind of jumping out to me here. These companies have been on my radar a bit already, so I'm not gonna excuse me. I'm not gonna think too much about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and come over here to Investopedia. I'm gonna put in THO. By Investopedia gives you quite a bit of fake money to play with. So I'm gonna say what THO is what I want there. Thor Industries. It's $54, so I'm gonna say 10. We'll see how those is. Now this market limit, I don't really understand that to be honest. I don't know what that does. So I'm just going to go market price here, preview order, get this submitted, and then I'm going to also come up to, you know what? I'm just going to do all these. USNA, I'm just going to do, this is really just a test, so I'm going to do just 10 stocks of each of these. That was okay. GBX. And again, personally, when it comes to, real money, I would actually investigate these a little bit more. For me, the ethics of a company is very important. So I would want to make sure I'm not, financially backing any company that, did some bad stuff overseas, or did I do GBX? I think I just did GBX, right? Can I see? Let's see. Let's take a look at my portfolio here. Thor, USNA. So I need to do GBX. Okay. Some people might people that know me personally might be surprised to see that I'm holding some Starbucks stock here. Because I'm a coffee fanatic. I love coffee, and you will very rarely catch me in a Starbucks. However, the thing about Starbucks is, it is a pretty good company. They treat their employees well. They do a lot of good in the community. And even for coffee, even though I personally don't like the coffee there, a lot of the coffee industry today only exists because of what Starbucks did, right? Starbucks taught everybody, what does a cafe mocha mean, right? What is that? They taught people about espresso. So they paved the way for all of these third wave or specialty coffee shops that came later. So, okay, anyway, end tangent. I need to go back to my test here. So GBX. GBX is next on my list here. Oh, no. Trade. I'm going to trade. I do find the Investopedia interface confusing, but that's the price you pay for this free service. Here we go. Submit order. And again, market's closed. I'm doing this on a Sunday morning, right? So this will actually go through tomorrow morning, Monday, when the market opens. I'm going to give this a few days. I'd like to give it a week before checking back on it, but I'm impatient. I might get impatient and want to come check it early. So here we go. Signet Jewelers Limited. Sorry about that. It's early morning here. Haven't had my coffee yet. Waiting for the dishwasher. Okay, Signet Jewelers. This is probably not something I would actually buy personally. I kind of dislike. Oh, that's not true. I dislike diamond. I dislike the diamond industry and De Beers and all that kind of stuff. But all right, so I've done that. I've submitted my my orders. Let's go back here and take a look. So these are currently existing. So actually, you know what? You can see, does it have the date I purchased these? Because I did the same thing personally with these. I just didn't record it. I didn't even think about this. So all of these stocks are up, a couple of percentage points, or 1.9% on average. And I did the same thing before, just for my own personal checking it out. I didn't record it or anything. But you can see I've made $32 on my $1,700 investment. So one thing you get in the emails from BTMA, a little bit down the road, you get the tip to shoot for about a 5% return. To get a 5% return on a company might take 10 years. It might take a couple of days. So, you just kind of watch and see what happens and go from there. And then I've added these 4 businesses to my portfolio as well. Let me go back here. Let me go through here. Let me see here. See if anything else jumps out at me I might want to add here in the yellow. Yeah, not really. I think I'm good with those 5. So that's another thing he says, not to be, if you're going to put $100 into your account, into your, like Robinhood. I use Robinhood for trading, even though Grant personally told me not to immediately start putting real money into it. I did it anyway. But I used Robinhood, and I got the free stock that Robinhood promotes or whatever. And I got what was it? one of those that I saw that I already had big lots. I have big lots, and I forget what the other one is. So yeah, so that's my rundown. So we'll check back here in a few days and see how BTMA did on Investopedia. All right, so until then, I will see you later.